We are back, 8/12, with Oscar winner Matt Damon.
Of course, you know him from his many blockbuster films. And off-screen, well, Matt's quite passionate about a cause that's far from Hollywood, ending the global water crisis.
Yeah, back in 2009, Matt co-founded the nonprofit water.org with engineer Gary White. And together, they have helped more than 90 million people gain access to safe water across the globe. Now they are out with a new initiative. It's called Get Blue. And to kick it off, Matt has stepped into a new role. He was really called to do this as a rapper. Meet the Nomad. Take a look.
It's a constant struggle. Big, big trouble. Let's fix it on the double. How's my distance with the...
It's all good.
Yeah. Do we do the ad-libs now or do we do them after? Here we go. Buy yourself a bevy, a shirt, a song. $5 can change the world. You can't go wrong. Man, I am not good at this.
Gary White, Nomad. Should we call you Nomad?
Please don't.
You have so many talents.
No,
this isn't one of them.
This is not one of them.
Yeah.
No, definitely not. No, we'll try anything to get attention for this, and humor is always a good way to try to cut through some of the noise.
And just in case people don't, Nomad is Damon spelled backwards. I mean, it's a good rap name.
It's not a bad rap name.
Yeah.
It's true, but for not a good rapper. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got teenagers in the house.
I do.
They see that, they hear that.
They haven't seen that. They just saw it. They will be mortified.
Yeah, I was going to
mortified.
say,
Yeah.
like the cringe factor is like 11.
I mean, I think anybody watching who has teenage daughters, I think the cringe factor is kind of built into your existence.
I mean, I have an 11-year-old. Like, if I breathe, it's you know, Mom, please stop. But tell us about, you and Gary, both of you have been at this for a very long time. Why the water crisis? When was that moment that you were like, this is what, and by the way, a very intimidating problem to take on.
Yeah, well, and one that we don't really, it's tough for us to relate to here, and that was what was so interesting. I mean, I got involved 20 years ago, and just realizing that this issue undergirded all these issues of extreme poverty in the developing world and the ways in which it changes people's lives when they don't have access. The fact that 1 million kids are dying every year from things that are completely preventable, that you know, would keep our kids out of school for a day, but it could be a death sentence in some places on Earth, and that 2 billion people are struggling with this. So it's like 1 in 4 human beings. So it's a massive problem, but we have solutions, and solutions that are working. And as you said, we've reached 90 million people, and so that's what this initiative, this new Get Blue initiative that we're here to announce is aimed towards addressing this and involving everyday people, like everybody, because people always ask, hey, what can I do? Yeah.
Gary, let's bring you in here.
Yeah.
Tell us about this Get Blue campaign and what it involves, what it entails.
Yeah, well, Get Blue is about the 2 billion people that Matt mentioned that don't have access to safe water, and it's about helping connect all of us to them. And what we're trying to do is to engage people with brands that are spectacular, that are doing this with us, you know, Gap, Amazon, Starbucks, Ecolab. And what they're doing is they're all creating different ways, different products that you can then purchase, and those blue products will then generate donations to water.org, and then we'll convert that into people getting safe water. So imagine, you know, later this month you'll be able to go into a Starbucks and get, you know, a blue matcha. 25 cents goes into this, or you buy a Gap hoodie, and then that'll generate $5 for everyone.
It's like what Pink did for breast cancer. You know, you're trying to do for water.
Exactly.
And by the way, anything, my kids spend so much money at Starbucks.
Yes.
I'm going to be like, bring blue drinks only home from now.
Well, that's the hope is that as awareness gets built, people will start to engage with this, and you know, we should mention just $5 gets somebody clean water for life. For life, right?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, Gary, it's like these solutions are here. It's not like this is some intractable problem we can't solve.
Yeah, and I think what we're trying to do is solve it in a different, more powerful way. So what we do is we use our funding to help spur loans, small affordable loans for women, so that they can get the water solutions that are best for them. And I think that's what's key to this. It's kind of a pay it forward model. Someone gets a loan, gets a water connection, gets a water filter, and then it repays, and then the next person can get the loan. So every dollar of philanthropy turns into $20 of impact.
Matt, while we've got you here, we've got to talk about this summer blockbuster that we've heard so much about, the Odyssey.
Yeah.
You've said that this was probably one of the hardest roles that you've had to pull out as a
It's the hardest movie I've ever.
What made it so difficult?
It was a really ambitious idea, and the way he works is incredibly ambitious. He wanted to do everything in camera on IMAX, and It was more like an expedition than a film.
It was an Odyssey.
It was an Odyssey making it. And
Christopher Nolan. I mean, that's what he does.
Yeah, he doesn't make it easy on us or on himself, but that's the joy of it. And I'm really proud. It took a lot to get the footage that we got, and I'm excited for people to see it.
There's so much buzz about it. You were just at the Disclosure Day premiere. Everybody was talking about, of course, Disclosure Day, but also
there's a lot of buzz about Disclosure Day too. I'm really excited to see.
It's great. We got to see it. Back to your rapping, it made me think about whether you limbered up your tongue with this SNL skit that kind of went viral, The Auctioneer. I just want to play a little bit of it in case people have not seen the brilliance that is The Auctioneer. Do we have it to roll?
I'm home, honey bunny, honey bunny, honey bunny. Can I get a smile? Can I get a hi? Can I get a hello, honey bunny? Can I get a hug? Honey bunny, honey bunny.
Well, look who comes crawling home laying sand.
I can explain, darling. It was bumper to bumper to bumper.
I mean, so I think you have more rap skills than you're letting on.
I was at least allowed to read that, so that's as fast as I can read and talk, basically. Yeah.
It was a genius sketch, by the way.
It was a lot of fun. They tucked it in at the end of the show.
I was wondering why was it at the end of the show?
It probably didn't go as well in dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
Got it.
One of those that you have to get out of the table, read, and see it.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations on all the things. Keep doing God's work here. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.